Good morning, good people everywhere. This is Charlie Hibbs saying hello to you from my back porch, as always. Coming here to talk to you about my Chuck's Choice tobacco topic. Hate to call it a review, don't like the word for me. I mean, there are reviewers, just not me. I just like to talk about it. And this month, Best Brown, I kind of had to switch up some things with the changing of McClellan's and try to hold on to some. It's kind of sacred to me. I don't want to talk too much about it. It bothers me, but look at that tin, all the oil. This tin was over 5, closer to 10, I think 8. If you look. There we go. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. It's a bit dry. It was perfect when it came out of the tin. Well, slightly moist, but nothing to complain about. I saved a bowl. This is my last bowl. I ripped through it in the first week, most of it. I really enjoyed it. It's a great, pleasant experience. I've smoked this fresh, of course, and it's really good. I haven't seen it in a while when I make my order, I can't always order when the stuff's in. Like the last time I got a notification about aged burley flake, and then like a week later it was all gone. I was bummed out. I really like aged burley flake. I do got a few things I want to talk to you about though. I'm gonna have like half a flake. I'll smoke that in my little cob. So I'm sure this is gonna fill up my pipe. Yeah. So some of the odd topic stuff to talk to you about. Everybody has overlapping hobbies, and I like to wet shave. I like to buy artisan soaps and European soaps and kind of explore and everything. And to talk to you about it, Vito's. This is I found it on Amazon when I was looking up my other shave soap. A couple shout outs on the shave soap world. If you're a made in USA guy, try LaBelle. I really like LaBelle soaps. They're toe back and Danelle. Just give it a try, especially if it's summer or warm. You'll really like it. They have excellent product. But I wasn't able to find any last time. They changed something with their website. But anyhow, a friend of mine from Germany had told me about Valobra, Valobra, and it's a really good menthol soap. I really liked it, really enjoyed it, and I went to order it, and I found this Vito's by Susan Darnell, and so I like to learn about things. I looked it up. It's made in the same city as Valobra, and so this is Vito's. It's a product of Italy. This is an enormous box. It's gonna be like, I don't even know if I'll use it all before it goes bad. I got some in storage as best I can. I wonder if I can freeze it. That'll help. I need to look that up. But anyway, because this is a lot of soap. But used it. It's almond scented. Excellent product. You get a lot of it for the money, but it's very hard. I guess it's even in Europe. It's mainly used in high-end barber shops where they still shave you, with a straight razor or safety razor. Okay, so Vito's is definitely worth it if you can come across it. If you like to wet shave, give it a try. It's worth it. It's this box is $30, but that's like 5 bars of. I mean, that's a lot. It's far more of a deal because the other one is like for like 1 bar equivalent would be 20, almost $17. That is. So we covered Valibra. Give a shout out to LaBelle Soap if you want to look them up. I believe it's West Coast Shave. I think carries them now. I don't know. That's where I ended up with the Valibra, and then that led me to the Vito's. So those are worth trying if you're into shaving. And I like to be clean cut, clean shaven. That's just me, my preference in life. Best Brown, and a Savinelli. I do eventually want to get a couple of nicer pipes. I got enough pipes. Because see, for years I would go to Diebel's on the plaza in my city and buy a couple cigars, a couple of tins, and a cob. And, you know, when it was done, it was done. And I would do that, you know, maybe annually. And so I don't want to make it sound like some full-time pipe smoker, but fortunately it's a pretty premium shop. I didn't realize how lucky I was with some of the tobaccos they were introducing me to. You know, Dunhill, Esoterica, Orlick Golden Slice, Aaron Moore, Balkan Sobrani. Just, you know, a lot of really good tobaccos in the tins there. So this Best Brown, of course it's aged, and it's really good. I mean, it's really good. It's soft from the aging, of course, and when you get it like in a fresher tin, it'll be a little bit firmer, a little bit more coarse. You know, the aging really softens up the tobacco, even in the feel of the tobacco, I think. It has a dry, nutty, that obviously, pretty sure it's a Burley and Virginia mix. So I'm sure that dry, nutty, earthy taste, you know, came from the Burleys. Which Burley, to me, I've had some L.J. Peretti, some fine tobaccos that were aged in Burley. Sometimes, especially when you start crossing over 5 years, it gets that in Cavendish. You know, it just doesn't age that well to me. Not that there's not pleasant notes for people who really enjoy it, but just for me and my palate, it doesn't agree. And this is a great tobacco to age. I didn't think it would age this good. You know, I'm definitely, as soon as I can get another 10 of it, I'm, you know, going to get a couple, and I'm going to try to age one 10, you know, 5-10 years. It was really good. The Burleys really impressed me. I did not think they were going to be that good. I'd say it's you know, good medium body smoke still, even with the age, softening it, making it a little smoother. It's still, you know, pretty potent smoke. But I mean, it doesn't knock you over with flavor. I mean, it's, I don't want to make it sound like something it's not, but it's definitely a pleasant experience. Even though I'm, you know, for my little tobacco talks, I'm going to stick to relatively, you know, within a year or so, stuff like, you know, people would have available to, if anybody wants to weigh in. I'm trying to get as much conversation about a blend, you know, as possible. So feel free to, and if you do, you know, you know, got some Penzance to give away at the end of the year. Looking forward to that. Man, that is really good. Just smooth as can be. So while we're on this topic of my tobacco chats, next month, the ever classic Frog on the Log. Go ahead and open this. You know, kind of comes a little bit moist usually, and I probably want to start smoking it for another week or so till closer to the first. I got some Bill Bailey's Balkan blend in a jar I've been smoking out of, and some what was that, GLP's what the heck is it, Quiet Nights. Oh, that's smooth. Just beautiful McClellan tobacco. Everybody pretty much knows what this one's about. But not to talk too much about this tin opening, but yeah, you can smell a lot of Kita, get a little sweetness from the Virginia. Standard protocol for the blend. But I'll weigh more in on that next month. Best Brown, complete winner. And for the last thing, I kind of got a box opening. And I normally don't do box openings, but this one's kind of unique, or at least special to me. We'll see how it goes. Besides, I want to make sure everything's here. I was so busy yesterday working, I didn't have a chance to open it, even though it came yesterday. Lordy. I always grab a couple pipe cleaners, even though I really don't need them per se, but oh, that's a good one. Now here's the one I'm really excited about. I normally do a lot of vapors and Virginias in the summer. I did the best brown because it was aged. I was itching to open it, itching to smoke it, and I needed something special. And I had a jar of full Virginia flake I've been smoking out of, and I had full Virginia flake scheduled, but I changed it just to, I wanted to open that tin, to be honest. But this is new to me. I know it's been out. I've seen some reviews. Excited to try it. It sounds really good. Might even open this. Hang on, give me a second. Rat Race Wallace flake. This is I believe the Wallace is similar to the University flake, which I have. I've enjoyed. I've been wanting to try this. I have a tin of it. I just wasn't going to open the other tin until I got a tin to replace it in the cellar. So this will be a new one. Now I've smoked some of the Rat Rays, but just not this one. The old sign. I got pissed off at Dunhill. Wouldn't buy too much of the product, even though I really like them. Got a few in the cellar. I've yet to try this. Was a little disappointed in Dark Flake. Thought it was going to be not. Yeah, it is Dark Flake. Thought it was going to be better. Didn't turn out to be as good as I'd like, but yeah, excited to give this a try. Love the tin. Need to get another tin before I can open that one, but I'm not in a real big hurry to do that. Need to have a couple in reserve. I buy, so stocking up while I can, let it age. This one I'm excited about because, again, this is one I've had in my cellar. I want to try it, haven't got around to trying it. Need to get another tin. Got another tin, so now I'll put that in the old cellar and break out the tin I've had. And then this is what's killing me. I kind of ordered this one to open next. I really enjoy this. It's a top-notch smoke. And the company that makes it mainly makes aromatics. This is, I think they got another one that's not aromatic, but it's not on the U.S. market, or not where I can get it at least. And so I haven't tried it. But this, was it Reiner, whatever, Gold Blend number 7. They call it Long Golden Flake. Hand blended especially for. So there you go. Blended from Virginia's from US and from Southeast Africa, with a little white burley and a touch of Perique. And they come in really long slices. They're really gorgeous. So what I got to do is finish up these. I got some Quiet Nights and Cajun Cake in some jars I got to finish up, which probably about 50 grams of each, and then try this. In the meantime, I got to take care of the Frog Morton for next month. As far as this month, what a pleasure. This was just great, and it's a great tobacco, fresh. Like I said, I just had this 10. I was going to try to make 10, but couldn't do it. Really enjoyed it. Was worth it. So I'm going to take my dog in before it gets hot. Finish up my pipe. Thanks for chatting with me. I hope you all have a good one. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you around.